fine.
It's I don't have to cook, I don't have to comb my hair.
Did you know that this lady was once one of the most beautiful women in the world?
Yung nakalagay eh. She was on the first.
If you have big shoes, you have big feet. No? Yeah. Friends, we have a great show for you tonight. Tonight we've got fighters. Manny Pacquiao? Nah. Floyd Mayweather? Nah. Wala sila sa mga guest kong palaban. These are special individuals who fight for what they believe in. We've got Miss Inday Barreto, basketball superstar Arnold Van Opstal, and the fighting Ting Ting Cojuangco. Okay, I'd like to begin with my first guest. I would like to call her an unwilling guest. She thinks she lacks the personality, not being in politics or in show business, but I think otherwise. I think the world does not constitute only those touched by a spotlight. Friends, please welcome Miss Inday Barreto. Hi.
Fighter.
You want to put your legs
I'm
up?
okay. No,
No,
not
go
on your
ahead, Tita.
desk.
Feel comfortable.
I am. Ah, really? Don't let me making it.
I might fall asleep. Hi, Tita.
I'm okay.
Welcome. By the way, I said unwilling guest. Kasi
Yeah, first time in my life.
I know you're here now, and it's so nice to see you. You came on time and looking as lovely as ever.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Sayang hindi mo kasama si Tito Mike.
No,
Why?
he might sit here instead of me.
Eh, bakit kaibigan ko yun eh.
Some other time.
Some other time. No, siya yung tahimik, no?
Yeah,
He likes to be in the background.
sometimes.
Sometimes. It's only when he's really pushed, no?
Yeah,
Does he come forward.
yeah.
Tita, you're part Chinese.
No,
See? Okay.
no, you're.
No, I'm just kidding. No, the reason I'm asking,
I know
Tita. Okay. Well, okay. I think I would just try to play around, but I guess we all know what everybody here wants to hear. We've never seen so many people standing, yung mga hindi naman taga-studio, pero nandirito. How are you?
I'm not fine, thank you.
You know, I got to talk to you recently, and I had a friend who called me, and then I passed the phone on to yung kaibigan ko. Tapos alam ko, ang tinanong niya sa'yo, oh, kumusta ka na? Ang sagot mo, I'm not well.
Yeah, that's telling the truth.
You're not well.
No.
You're not happy.
Oh, I'm happy, but I'm not fine because I have problems.
Okay. Sabi nga nila that a parent is only as happy as their saddest child. Okay?
Sounds like a puzzle, but it's true.
Yeah. But how are things, Tita? I mean, I know the ride has been rough lately. Ang daming nangyayari. Ang masakit, it's amongst family members.
Yes,
And it went public.
yes.
And it continues to this day. Tita, what do you think your Christmas will be like? Do you think it's going to be a reunion?
No, I think it's not going to be the same as it used to be.
What was it like before?
Oh, Christmas, like all family traditions. Getting together.
Lahat kayo magkasama,
Oo,
masaya.
get together. Every year I change my Christmas decors. They look forward to that. They look for the food I cook.
You cook, Noche
Yeah.
Buena,
Yeah.
everybody's home, kasama yung mga apo.
Yeah. It's not gonna be like that now because we're like in the eye of the storm, and I'm not talking of Yolanda. That's coming tonight.
Ay, did you get to talk to Yolanda?
No, but
Your
she
senses,
cannot match my storm.
it's tough, no?
That.
Pero ang tagal na eh, no? Bakit?
Yeah, with one of my child, tagal na.
Bakit ganun, Tita? I mean,
Oh, you ask her.
oh, I'd like to. I'd like to. But is it, I know your husband. I actually love your
Oh,
husband.
yeah, thank you. I know.
But I also see him getting very affected. Tapos kayong dalawa na lang. Ang sa bahay, wala na kayong ibang kasama kung hindi kayong dalawa lang.
Yeah.
Ang hirap din.
No, it's nice. It's payback time.
Payback time.
I don't have to cook. I don't have to comb my hair. You know, I'm on and he too.
No,
It's
but
a nice stage in life.
Tita, how do you feel now that, you're a family divided? For lack of a better word. Ito nga, yung kumbaga nagkakampihan.
It is. Oo.
May kanya-kanyang mga,
Panig.
Yeah. Anong feeling mo ngayon?
I don't know, maybe sad, but maybe not really questioning. Kasi
Really?
things naman, it's an old cliche I told you, but nothing naman happens without a cause, na ba?
So you think there's a reason behind all this?
Yes, maybe it's long overdue. Maybe you have to do something to know the value of that thing.
Ang iniisip ko kasi, hindi malayo nangyayaring nag-aaway magkapatid. I mean, nangyayari sa akin. O kahit sa mag-asawa, o mother and father, or children and parent. Pero, does it have to always be public?
No, it should not be, but it got to a point that we're being accused of washing dirty linen in public. But do we really wash dirty linen in public, or people comes sniffling through our laundry? See, and my linens are not dirty, but there's someone who's dirtying it. So I just had to air it to give my side.
How long has this been going on, Tita?
No, with my daughter a long time. With just one. I don't want to mention her name, but she keeps coming back like a song, so it has to be mentioned. Our family had always been a real nice family, you know that.
Yes.
We always had all the traditions of a family. Everything, we're so together, even on the Sunday, even doing nothing. You know that, we'd go to Subic and
Yeah.
have budol-budol and all that. But finally, she succeeded. She had always pitted one against the other. And this time, I think she has a double whammy because it really divided the whole family. But I'm not crying over it. And I don't want to fix it.
You will just let it take its natural course?
Yes, because especially I, as a mother, I'm not gonna run after anyone who left. They left, I did not. See? So, you asked me yesterday if I wanted a reconciliation. No.
But along
But
the
just
way,
with one.
more and more people are getting hurt.
I know. That's
And the
me.
wounds are getting deeper.
Deeper. If there is a medicine, I always say that you can buy from a drugstore, I'd buy it, but there's none. That's life. But maybe like what Freddy Aguilar says, if he were not Freddy Aguilar, would he be in public? Like if my daughters were not celebrities, would they even talk about it?
Do you regret na yung mga anak mo ay mga celebrities ngayon?
Sometimes.
Do you regret that they ever went into movies? I mean, Tito
No.
Mike, pinag-aral kayo. Ipinag-aral nyo lahat ng inyong mga anak.
No, I have no regrets. Kasi I feel like it's their calling eh. It's what they want. And I really cannot complain about show business. Maybe the system, yes. But show business as a whole, no.
For example, biglang may kumatok sa yung pintuan and one of your children wants to come home and wants to say, Ma, I missed you. Daddy, I missed you. Would you let them in?
The door is open. It had never been closed. You know? As a mom, June would know that. You sit by the door waiting for them to come home. In their time, if they want, if not. But I only lost what? 3? I have 7. The ones we lost are not the wheels of my life, Edu. They do not make my world move. They're not the wheels of my life. They're the defective tornillo, whatever it is you call, that had to be taken and maybe changed if they don't fix themselves. I'm not crying over the loss. I know they'll come back. That double whammy is just temporary.
How would you describe your children?
I have wonderful children, including the one that doesn't think us wonderful. I feel that, we brought them up with so much naman love.
Mm-hmm.
I have never been anything but a mom. They can count with their fingers the time that they did not come home that I wasn't there. I have good children. But they're also, I don't know how to say it in English, mapusok. They're,
Is it because their mother is strong that maybe they inherited that from you? Matigas ba ulo mo?
no,
Tito Mike,
no.
Tita, would you be willing to make the first move na ikaw unang lalapit?
No,
At-
no, I never left. Why should I run after someone who... That's not even katigasan ng ulo or pride or anything. It's just that you have to teach your children lessons. There are lessons to be learned.
What are the other memories now that you feel that you had of your children na you're wondering, where did everything go wrong?
Where I failed?
If you failed at all.
No, I did not. I did not. Like what I said, if you have 7 children, you give each one a part of the 7. If they think it's not enough, it's so funny, but it's been posted again in Facebook. It says they're like, someone makes it come out like we're poor and that Tito Mike was not earning enough or big enough. I said, that's a lot of hypocrisy. Because, wait a minute, I always say, once upon a time, that house where we are, was what gave you a roof over your head, food on your stomach, clothes on your back, and so much love. When you were nothing and you were a nobody.
And
Where did I fail there? No, I gave them all of that. Tito Mike and I, you know that. We gave them all of that.
you put them to good schools.
Yeah.
You took care of them.
And then I always believe, not because you're rich, everyone else is poor. And not because this one is poor, they steal. Because if they do steal, they will be as rich as you. What's the difference?
True.
All the character defamation I've been going through,
That's the part I think that also bothers me because
it's supposed to bother me, but I rise above it because I'm not guilty of anything.
it becomes very, like I was saying,
You cannot put a good person down.
I know, Tita. I've had my own share
Oh, yes.
of troubles and turmoils and storms,
So you just have to.
but you just have to keep on kicking your cup. So much has been said. What do you think is the worst thing that has been said about you?
Oh, that I stole a piece of jewelry. I have plenty of jewelry. June say yes. Excuse me.
Somebody said that you stole a piece of jewelry.
No, but the innuendo is there because it's supposed to have to go missing. It went missing. And then she says, I wonder what happened to that piece of jewelry. So I laughed and said, but that missing piece of jewelry is mine. I owned it. I had it made. It got lost there.
And they said, or at least some people insinuated na,
Now, of course, when you say what happened to that missing thing, sabi no, and then it's so terrible because you go around with wearing earrings and all, and people would say, "Oy, teka muna, baka yun yung ninakaw niya."
did you feel for a while like gusto mong ayaw mo lumabas ng bahay because of all the things na...
No.
You
Never.
Never.
No, because I'm not guilty of anything. Sometimes I'm ashamed that that's happening to them. But not because of what they say about me, what she says about me. Because those who know me will not believe it. Those who don't know me, I cannot stop them if they believe otherwise. Di ba dapat gano'n naman sa life?
Oo nga.
Cannot control people's mind and...
We'll take a short break, then we'll come back I'll ask you a few more questions, and then we'll have a case of beer. Okay?
Here,
Okay. Kaibigan, when we return, more of Miss Inday Barreto. Okay, we're back with Miss Inday Barreto.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we're talking about your children. Kanina pa. Can we talk about Tito Mike?
Okay.
55 years of marriage.
Yes.
Is there a secret? Is there a formula?
Oh, it's a feeling lang. But we also fight. I don't think it's paradise.
Huh? How?
Maybe that's why we're together.
You,
Because you learn to say what's wrong so it can be corrected.
Who was the disciplinarian between the two of you? Tito Mike o ikaw?
Ako,
Ikaw. Paano ka magdisiplina ng anak?
I take a lot from them, ha?
Of course.
I take a lot from them.
We all take a lot
And,
from our children.
Yeah, but sometimes to a point that it makes you look like a wimp. And people would always say, but she's so mataray.
Oo.
I'm only mataray when you hurt my children, my family. You know why I'd rather be a wimp? Because maybe it's wrong, but maybe it's right. I don't want to push them away so far that they have no one to come back to anymore.
Dwight Gaston and I were talking earlier. We said, what's this fascination of the public and media with the Barretos? But in hindsight, it's not fascination. It's an obsession. You know, they just can't seem to talk enough about you or your family.
Many times people would come up to me and say, how lucky naman you are. Your children are so beautiful. And I give them a wry smile, like sometimes, and say sometimes. What I mean is that there's so much to pay. Like for example, sometimes it will be said that they're flirts. To use an ugly word, ay malandi yan. But in defense, and which is the truth, which are facts, is like if you go to a restaurant, a bar, or anything, and defending my daughters na now, they walk from this table to the ladies' room, there will be girls looking at them in a bad way. Why? Because their boyfriends are looking at these girls naman in a nice way. So, but look,
That's true.
if there are 100 guys ba yun, by S, guys, who like you, that doesn't mean you're a flirt, that doesn't mean you're malandi. They like you. It's the other way around. If you're the one who likes 100 guys, teka muna, that's it.
I know the feeling. I like 100 guys. No, yun din ang problema ko.
true.
Ako malandi ako eh. When I walk from here to
yes.
the men's room,
Correct.
it's 100 girls looking at
Yes.
me, and 100 boys are
You're true.
calling
I
me
believe.
bad names.
I believe that. But names, no.
To this day.
I will defend you too. You're like one of my sons.
No, tita, okay. No,
It's
because that
true.
was true. I remember
It's true.
they coined that term, especially I think for your daughters when they were becoming very popular. Laging yun ang ibinabato
So
sa kanila.
unfair naman. Because I know they're one guy at a time. And when this I will say in public for the first time, and I can be proud of it, none of my daughters will ever be with a man that they don't love. It will never be for money or for anything else. You'd think so that Gretchen, because this is a kohuang ko. But no. She, in fairness, she loves Tony Boy.
You always say that every Christmas kasi excited sila kasi magluluto si Mama. What is Gretchen's favorite food?
She likes this noodle.
Ano yung noodle?
I don't know. Wala na ata. It's really out. Parang I don't know. Basta like ramen, for example, but it's not
She
that.
loved
I don't
noodles.
know. And then she used to, they didn't have nung araw.
Oo.
Parang it was like luncheon meat or something.
Oo, maling.
It's so badoy. Yeah.
Yan.
That's
Okay.
so badoy. She's gonna get mad. But anyway, she can eat all the she wants. She's rich.
Okay. Okay. Now I know what to get her for Christmas. Okay. Claudine.
Turbo chicken.
Talaga. Mito, your son.
Oh my God, Mito. Actually, liempo. But he calls it yempor. I don't know what. Wrong.
Yempo? He calls it
Yempo iniyaw na. I don't know. We always have that.
Baka may
You know
fingaw.
that.
Yeah. Okay. Mitzi,
Michi, I
No.
like ham steak.
ham steak.
Yeah.
JJ,
JJ, everything Ilonggo, ha?
Marjorie.
Marjorie likes everything.
Hindi alam. So,
She likes everything.
Okay.
She likes my pudding talaga.
Tito
Of
Mike.
course. You know, he doesn't like anything that I like.
But you...
Oo,
Wait,
talaga.
I'm sorry. You lost me there. He doesn't like...
Anything that I like. Like, let's say I love paella.
No.
He doesn't like. I love steak. He doesn't like. So he can just eat whatever he wants.
So but you've been married 55 years.
Yeah. It's a wonder, no?
Yeah.
How I...
You know,
Your nose.
I'm learning so much more about you. I know Tito Mike, but I didn't know
what
about
else
that
can
part
you
about
ask
him.
him what he wants?
I wonder.
Oo.
Pero I'd like you to talk about Tito Mike.
Edo, I'll make magbubuhat ako ng bangko, ha? Kasi tinatapak-tapakan na eh, di ba? I know it's again social conduct to talk nice things. That is so sad, no? You're not allowed to talk nice things about your loved ones when you're supposed to be the one who knows them too well.
Yeah.
Parang, di ba? So, but lately, it really pains me. Because I make harm on anyone who can come up. This is really bragging. I make harm on anyone who can come up with 3 names who don't like Tito Mike, who do not respect him, and for them to say that he harmed them in any way at all. Even it's so funny, his brothers will have friends, and his friends, acquaintance, whatever, will end up more friends than him. And it's so sad when a child tries to defame, parang...
I've been hearing some things kasi lately. That's
Oh
why.
yeah, terrible. Really, something. But you know, I told, I don't know. Maybe it's time I really say something really nice about him. Well, then I told my children, I said, you cannot, because not that they will believe, but maybe what's happening now is really bringing out loyalty with the children. And maybe if they missed out on looking at our virtues, now is the time because it's coming out. I said, of course not. They fight for us now. I told my daughters, there cannot be any finer a man of honor than your father. He lived his life with decency, and he lived it clean. He could have become rich, you know, but we're not also exactly poor.
No, you're not.
That's just it, you know, parang
I just love the way you go. We're not exactly poor. I like
Ilonggo.
it. Oo, Ilongga gid.
So, that's him.
Kayo ba ni Tito Mike, sometimes you're in bed and you look at each other and
Oh, hindi ha. Grabe ka naman. That sounds like a fairy tale.
well, you don't look at each other anymore?
No. Oh my God.
No, tita. What I was getting at, patapusin mo naman ako.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. No, do you just sometimes look at each other when you're home or in bed and just say what happened?
Which one? What's happening,
What's
to our
happening
family now?
Yeah. I mean, don't you ever
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
just crying?
Yeah, but we don't look at each other. We don't have to look at each other. We know what's happening.
You feel it.
You feel it. It's not a sight, it's a feeling.
Don't you ever just
Oh yeah, we wonder so much.
have you had a good cry?
Oh, always. You want to know what makes me cry?
What, tita?
It's a long, never mind.
So why you ask me questions and then when I ask you, you say, no, never mind.
No, what brings tears to my eyes?
Okay.
Weddings. I don't even know the name. I don't even know the bride.
You just pass by a church, tapos may nakita
When
kang
I see
wedding.
the mom, basta when there's a wedding, I cry.
Yeah.
And then, parang si June.
Me too, when I see weddings, I cry.
Nainggit ka.
And I'd cry more if it was mine. Anyway, but
Anyway, nice words, nice music.
those me.
No, those things bring tears to my eyes. What makes me cry is when my children are wrong and when they are wronged with an ED.
Okay.
It makes me cry because I want to fight, but then there's a limit to fighting, you know.
Oo.
But
Ay,
I
you
might end up in jail. I have to stop
You can only do so much.
so much.
Afterwards, you just let,
Yeah.
take its natural course. And hopefully, the storm comes to pass.
Yeah, it will.
You know my children.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I have some wonderful children.
Oh, yeah. I know.
And to this day, pag kami nag-uusap, even Luis is 30 plus, 32,
Well placed.
and Lorenzo and Amanda, I mean, to this day, pag kami nag-uusap, even in public, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Kami rin.
You know,
So mura with those words.
I'm sorry, would you mind if I asked you to give a message to your kids? Because what I see here is a mother who loves her children very, very much.
Oh my God, message. But I always say it dahil makasawa na sila. But I'll say it for the public.
Okay.
This is not original. This is a quotation. I bought this from a bookstore somewhere in Boston. It says,
Ikaw lagi kasi bidugtong.
isa lang. I'm not a quotation.
Backstory lagi, okay.
It says, in bringing up my children, I lost my mind, but found my soul. That's it. No regrets. Oh, don't ano.
No.
That's it.
It's beautiful. Okay, now what do you want to say? Tell the bashers.
Stop it.
Why look at me when you say stop it?
So you tell them.
Anyway, I actually prepared something. Can we show that little slide to Tita Inday?
Oh no, don't tell me that.
No, just for something when you feel like when things aren't going right. No, this is from Luis. My son sent this to me today. If you ever feel bad about yourself, just remember Ryan Seacrest
Oh.
tried to high-five a blind guy.
Wait, repeat.
No.
Try to.
High-five, tita. You high-five
Okay.
a blind guy.
Oh, yeah.
So, hindi nakita ng lalaki yung... So, awkward moment.
That is so cute.
So, I thought to say, thank you to my son. No?
Smart, ah.
Yeah.
Mana sa'yo.
No. Ang namana sa akin yung sayad. It's okay. I love my
You're so
son.
humble.
And I love you and I love Tito Mike very, very much.
And we
And,
love you. Very, very much.
and thank you for giving me a rare opportunity to listen to your heart. Okay?
You heard my heart?
To listen to your heart.
That's why.
Sayang.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Tita Inday, again, for trusting us and sharing your story. We truly hope for peace and happiness for you and your family, not just today, but forever.
Oh, thank you.
Okay? Up next, hardcore superstar / heartthrob, Arnold the Van Opstal, also known as AVO, when we return. Kung sa mga nakarang episodes ay napupuno ang studio ng mga lalaki, ngayon puro mga babae naman ang laman ng studio ko. Not that I'm complaining, I'm just wondering kung ako kaya ang dahilan. I doubt it very much. Friends, please welcome from De La Salle University, Cager, Arnold Van Opstal, or AVO. Hey, bro.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. All 6-7 of you. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, comfortable. Welcome.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Dutch, German, Filipino.
Yeah, Dutch, German, Filipino.
Okay. Your mother was a diplomat.
Yep, diplomat, exactly.
So you've been living all over the world.
All over, yeah. So Germany, Netherlands, Philippines, Australia.
Australia. Which of those 4 countries do you like the best?
Philippines, of course.
Yeah, I knew you'd say that.
Yeah, of course, the
Are you,
Philippines.
do
Yeah.
you speak Filipino yet?
Yeah. I don't know kung mag-Tagalog. May
Okay.
accent lang ako, pero yeah,
Hey,
kaya naman.
hindi halata.
Hindi halata.
Hindi halata. Oh, nanay mo, Bicolana.
Bicolana, yeah.
Okay. Have you been to Bicol?
Yeah, I visited.
Have you tried yung mga gata-gata, yung...
Yeah, yeah. I like
Really?
it, spicy food.
You like spicy
yeah,
food?
Yeah, really
Really?
into spicy food.
I'm sorry, I'm curious. What's Dutch food like?
I wouldn't actually know, because I don't, we don't, like my family isn't very Dutch. We're more German. Like,
Oh, so you so
so I
mostly
wasn't really
raised
into
on
the
Dutch food, but German food.
German food, yeah.
How tall was your dad?
Around 6'1",
6'1", and how
Yeah.
tall was your mom?
5'7", maybe.
Only child ka ba?
No, I have a brother, 6 foot tall,
6 foot tall, but you were up.
6'9".
You're way up there. You're 6'9".
Yeah, yeah.
And I thought you were 6'7".
I got lucky.
What's your shoe size?
14. I actually
Size 14.
14.
And you know what they say about people with big shoes, no? If you have big shoes, you have big feet. No? Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's what I figured. I figured. No, but okay, now I gotta tell you something. I've been following basketball. You played fantastic this year. It took you a bit of to warm up in the first round.
Yeah.
But when you played the second round, you dominated almost every game. You dominated the paint. What happened?
I think my confidence went up a lot. In my second season, I couldn't play preseason. I was injured,
Okay.
so that really did me bad when it comes to the UAAP, because I didn't. My preseason was the UAAP in my second year. So coming off my second year, I told myself, okay, I'm really gonna work. This is my year. I'm gonna work, and I'm gonna tell myself. I told myself, no, there's no more time anymore. It's my third year. It's either now or never.
That's true.
So yeah, so I really kept on working on my game. That's all I did. I just 100% all basketball. Like my emotion, everything was basketball for me.
Everybody says your pivots now are a lot better. I mean, you moved to the basket, and you know, when you played UST, when you were up against Abdul, I mean, you guys were really pushing and shoving and pulling, and I mean, you were able to play 3 games with that kind of physicality.
At the head, yeah.
How did the students now, or your teammates for that matter, appreciate your effort?
Oh, they really appreciate it. They always tell me, you know, like, you ate him alive, like stuff like that. And then I would always say, you know, he's a really good player. I just really respect him as a player.
Are you in a relationship?
Yeah, I am.
Really, just curious, how tall is your?
She's around 5'9". She's
Tall.
tall, yeah.
She's tall.
5'9", yeah.
Also an athlete like you?
No, swimmer, yeah, kind of an athlete, yeah. Yeah, but not as competitive as me, so.
I heard you just did your first cover. Was it cover for Cosmo or?
Yeah, I posed for Cosmo. I've done it like 2 years now.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not really modeling. I'm just, you know, it's
Yeah,
kind of
just
like a
doing
favor for
photo
my friend, yeah.
Photo shoot, stuff
Yeah.
like that. Bakit marami nagsasabing pasaway ka?
I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe I come off that way because I'm actually antisocial. I'm shy. So when I meet new people, I don't really try to reach out because, yeah, I'm shy. I feel like it drains my energy. Like, it's weird. So they think I'm rude, but then once they get to know me, I guess it becomes better.
Okay.
But my first impression is always, you know, that guy's mayabang, stuff like that.
But they also say you're a little bit hard-headed. You know, you want to do things your way and at, I mean, your pace. Is that true?
Well, yeah, I guess I am a little hard-headed, but it depends on who's talking to me. If
Okay.
I don't respect him, then I'm not going to listen to him. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like that, so it's like I have to make sense of it. If it's logical to me, yeah.
Do you tend to take your basketball all the way up to the PBA?
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Maybe end up playing in some foreign shore? Have you thought of the NBA or because?
No, I haven't. My dream is the NBA, yeah, of course, but since I'm German, I was also looking at the EuroLeague.
The Euro leagues.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a lot of people from the EuroLeague are playing now in the NBA.
Yeah, but my main focus is the PBA. It just, you know.
Right now.
Yeah, I really want to play for the PBA.
Okay, well, I
that's it.
just do me a favor. Don't be in too much of a hurry. I mean, give us a couple of more championships. Okay.
I will,
And
I
then I
will.
won't say anything if you decide to go to the PBA.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Well, Mr. AVO, how do you feel about people giving you, now they call you AVO?
Yeah, I feel it's a pretty cool name, actually. I like it. I like it a lot. It was from Sir Kenito Henson. I think he wrote an article and he started it.
And
Make Mine Green AVO.
yeah, and it took off.
Yeah, it took off, yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you very much again.
Thank you, sir.
I enjoyed watching you play this year.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, and I'm
Appreciate
looking
it.
forward to even better stuff.
Next year, yeah.
Next year. Okay.
I'll hit those threes.
Thanks, ABO. Stay where don't get up, stay where you are.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Well, kaibigan, when we return, an explosive expose from the former governor of Tarlac, Margarita Ting Ting Cojuangco. Okay, it's been a fun episode so far, but maybe it's time we get down to something a bit more serious. My next guest is a former governor, a Bachelor of Arts in Philippine History, a Master's in National Security Administration, a Doctorate in Philippine History, a Doctorate in Philippine Criminology, among other achievements. Freedom lover, a fighter for democracy. Please welcome Miss Margarita Ting Ting Cojuangco and former Biliran Representative Glenn Chong. Mr. Chong, please sit down, sit down.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We just have to make a few things clear bago po ang lahat. Mga kaibigan, in the pursuit of transparency, kailangan malaman po ninyo that si Miss Ting Ting Cojuangco po at ang inyong lingkod ay first cousins. Ang nanay niya po at tatay ko ay magkapatid. Okay? And I just also have to say, you never called me or sought me out. I read an article in the newspaper the other day.
Yes.
I was the one who called you.
Yes, thank
Okay?
you.
And asked you to come over to the show.
Yes, thanks a lot.
Okay,
Thanks.
you're welcome. Mga kaibigan, aside from having beautiful daughters, this lady I have known for so long, I grew up with, I've known you to always be a fighter.
Yes.
You know, your
But
husband,
aren't you? Or just the same?
well, it's the Manzano blood.
Yeah.
Okay. No, we're talking about a very serious subject po, mga kaibigan. Ang pag-uusapan po natin ngayon is something that caught my attention the other day, which is your alleging electoral fraud na nangyari po nung 2010 elections, 2013 elections
2013
rather.
elections.
2013. As a matter of fact, meron pa nga kayong mga pieces of evidence
Yes.
Yes, we
that
do.
you have been making public lately. I mean, how did
Yes.
this all come about? You know, it's very, very hard sometimes being former candidates
Yeah.
and screaming electoral fraud. Kasi, kasabihan, ang lahat ng taong natalo ay nadaya. But in this case, hindi kayo or you weren't the ones who sought out this evidence of electoral fraud.
This picture, Edo, shows the ballots for the 2013 elections.
Okay.
Now, take a look at the picture to the left, right side,
Opo.
na nakabalot ho ng parang Manila paper,
Yes.
which is not the official packaging of the ballots, I suppose.
Okay.
Because the official packaging from the National Printing Office is black.
Opo.
Black na hard carton, and
Yes.
not like this one.
O,
And if you
tapos?
take a look at the upper picture, there's a pink wrapping which you will also find in subsequent pictures. Ito ho yun.
Ayun yung mga pink
Yung
na
mga
sinasabi
pink
niyo po.
na nakabalot. So, undoubtedly, wala akong duda, these are ballots. As a
Opo.
matter of fact, ito, that one, it says it's going to Abra.
May Abra.
Yes,
Okay.
the one down below goes to Tawi-Tawi.
Okay. Now, of course, I mean, with today's technology, I mean, there's no doubt that I'm sure you subjected this to careful scrutiny.
Yes.
Di ba? Just to make sure that lahat ng yung aligasyon.
Yes, that they will jibe
Yes.
materially.
Okay. So, baaring someone with a sinister mind
Yes.
was able to access itong papel na ito at hindi ho print o idinaan sa National Printing
National
Office?
Printing Office. Obviously, it is not because the place is not National Printing Office, obviously. Yeah, ito ho. Tingnan ho, yung binalot kanina sa first slide. These are the ballots that were stacked on top of each other. Now, if you will take a look at those white
Tags.
tags,
Oo.
they are actually clustered precinct numbers. But if you will notice, Edo, these are partially opened.
Totoong balota na yan.
Totoong balota yan. What is it doing there? And besides, this is a house.
Oh,
Tingnan
it's-
mo
it's-
yung kortina.
Hindi opisina to.
This is not an office because it's a house. Obviously, may cortina. And then,
and
the
ID
ID
tag.
there
Opo.
is from the Comelec Shipping and Packing Department. That guy is from Comelec. He's
Have you
from the back.
verified the ID sa Comelec po?
Yes, this one's verified by Comelec insiders. That galing sa kanila nga.
Have you written Chairman Sixto Brillantes about this?
He's aware of these pictures already. But obviously, he's not, he wouldn't care about this.
I
Yung
wrote him a letter.
She wrote a letter asking him some questions.
Asking which source code was used.
Oo, pero ang sagot ho ni Chairman Brillantes punta na lang ho kayo sa office, we will discuss this privately.
But I
Sinagot ho
answered,
niya,
yeah.
oo, na we will discuss this publicly ho. Ayaw ho ni Chairman Brillantes. Ayaw ho niyang malaman ng
You wanted
Taong
to
bayan.
come out in a public forum kung saan pag-uusapan nyo yung sinasabi yung hawak yung mga dokumento.
Yes.
Yes.
So at least also give the Comelec
A
or
fair
any of their
chance.
officials a chance to refute
Yes.
your
And
allegations.
also primarily the source code.
Oo.
My letter read that. Because the source code is the heart that gives instructions to all the 78,000 PCOS machines.
Pero I'm sorry nagkaroon ng problema kasi si Gas Lagban din isa sa mga nagrereklamo noong pa.
Yes, yes. We
Gas-
worked with him. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, si Gas Lagban po ay isa sa mga dating Comelec commissioners, recently retired.
we work with him.
With him.
We
He was
consult him.
also talking about, yung nireklamo niya was the fact that hindi na ipakita doon sa lahat ng mga sinasabing representatives ng iba't ibang partido yung mga PICO source codes.
Yes, yung source code.
I think it was like this. On February 12, the DOST, of which the secretary is the brother-in-law of Ochoa, there's an official report that we were able to get that on February 12, 2013, that they had examined the source code, only for us to find out that it wasn't the 2013 source code, but the 2010.
Yan ginamit.
Ang
The
ginamit
review.
for the 2013 elections.
No, the 2013 elections was, I think, the version used was the one used in the ARM
In
elections
the
in 2011.
2011.
Hindi, okay.
Hindi
okay.
ho yung 2013
Hindi,
version.
walang 20, or at least walang 2013 version.
Walang 2013
Yeah.
version because if you will look at the audit logs, ang nakalagay ho doon, version ng 2011 ARM elections.
Besides, on May 9, the source code came to the Philippines. And it's
It will be too
impossible to
late
put the
already.
program
Yes.
in the 78,000 that were already shipped out on April 24.
Kasi our elections was May 13.
Yes, di ba?
Yes.
Binigay ni Chairman Brillantes, andito na source code. Eh kung
Ilan ba ang ating mga kwan? Ilan ba ang ating PICOS machines?
78,000 approximately.
Approximately.
But they ordered extra.
Meron
I
ho
think
yan.
it amounted to about 82,000.
To almost 82,000. I'm sorry. Were all of these based on yung mga documents that you've acquired? Have all of these PICOS machines been manipulated?
We found out that 47,000 plus were officially questionable.
47,000
Yes, but
PICOS
then
machines?
somebody
40
corrected us and said it was 62, right?
Our
Yeah.
informant informed us na 62,214 PICOs ho lahat ang manipulated.
Okay.
Yung sinabi ng informant namin nun, 62,214 precincts that were manipulated. Kumuha ka ho ng independent verification doon kay Professor Lex Muga. Yung 60-30-10.
Yeah. Ang dalas ko narinig po yung 60-30-10. Ito yung sinasabing percentages.
Yes.
This was
Tiningnan din ho namin
ang
yan.
dami nagsabi pagkatapos po ng senatorial election noong May 13.
That's the Liberal Party,
Yes.
60%, una 30%.
10% for
and then
independents.
other parties 10%.
Yes.
Ibig sabihin, kung nakita ni Professor Lex Muga yung 60-30-10 pattern in 59,610, and our informant said 62,214 lahat ang nangyari na PICOs, these are two independent sources.
Aren't you scared for your lives? Because, apparently people have spent a lot of money just to get elected.
Com-elected ho.
Co-elected.
Yes,
You call it
co-elected, not
co-elected.
elected.
Actually, we've
They were
been
not
getting threats. We really, really have. Yeah.
I would imagine right
Yeah.
now because if you can come up with a lot more evidence and convince a lot more people,
Yeah.
you can bring an institution down.
That's why we decided to come out and say it, because the more publicity we get, the
It's our
safer
protection.
we will be.
My gosh.
But we were threatened ho. Kasama nga ho yung isa naming kasama. Tinext pa nga ho niya yung unit number ng condominium unit niya at sinabi niya he's just outside.
Yeah.
So you have
So what-
ganong
yes, I had
detailed
to-
ang inyong mga ebidensya.
Yes, because
Detalyado.
ang sa amin ho, Edu, is we are prepared to face them at any forum, kahit saan ho. We are prepared to face them. At sinabi ho ni James Jimenez na, come up with something new para daw ho sila sasagot sa amin. This is something new. This has not been shown by anywhere else.
James Jimenez is the spokesperson
Yes,
of
of
the
course, he should
comedic,
answer.
yes.
Kasi nung one time nag-debate ho kami sa radio, napakita ko ho sa kanya, napaamin ko ho siya, sabi niya, pag may dokumento ka at mapakita mo na mayroong fraud, totoo yan. Makikita niya yan sa dokumento. Then I showed my documents. Sabi ko, ito, tingnan mo, 7 presinto, 2 beses nagpadala ng resulta. Tapos sabi niya, ay hindi na ako sasagot sa'yo, may dokumento ka.
So what's, I mean,
They will just answer us pag wala ho kaming dokumento.
okay.
Pag may dokumento ho kami, kaya sabi ni Chairman Brillantes, hindi na ho ako sasagot sa inyo. Tingnan ho nyo yung resulta ng senador. Nung pumasok yung unang resulta, hindi ho nagbago ang rankings hanggang natapos. That's impossible ho. If you look at previous elections, the entire history of this republic, nagbabago talaga yung rankings.
According to the Bailiwick.
Yeah,
Pag pumasok yung mga
depende
bailiwicks,
sa kanilang mga baluarte.
But this time, hindi ho. Para ho tayong mga walking dead.
Well, I know you're just beginning your fight, and
At least it's ongoing, because the more that our friends or not our friends know what we're doing, they send us papers.
because
Yeah,
now
to try to graft,
everybody now wants
Did
to
they lose?
participate,
Yeah,
wants to be a
yes.
part of change.
Yes,
It's a
and we invite
collective call.
everybody. Yeah.
It's a collective call for all Filipinos.
First time I met you, Representative
Sir,
Chong.
it's a pleasure.
It was great listening to you. Ting Ting,
Yeah.
I pity whoever gets in your way. We go back too
Well,
long.
we're
And
grandchildren of a general,
Yes. Oh, by the way, yes, we are.
Hernandez,
And the
yes.
first,
That's where
yung aming
we get our bravery.
great-grandfather was the first Governor General of Iloilo.
yeah.
See,
And that's why they
ayan,
come.
sabi ko na nga she's an illustrious lady.
On a lighter note, did you know that this lady was once Harper's Bazaar back, one of the most beautiful women in the world?
She was on the very first picture. 4 yung nakalagay eh. She was on the first.
I saw that, and I will always forget it. I will always remember it. Wait, how come you still don't wear a watch up to now?
I don't. I hate numbers.
You hate
She
numbers,
hate
kaya
numbers.
you don't want to wear a watch?
No.
Really?
I stopped wearing a watch because time really flies and it gets me nervous. So for the past months, I won't wear a watch.
But anyway, in case you decide, this was from the staff. They decided just in case you like, we'll give you a new watch.
Oh, can I wear it?
No,
Thank
because
you.
it's very apt for what you're doing now.
Yes.
In pursuit, of your,
that's
your
really nice.
journey right now.
Yeah, I think it's really cute.
Hopefully in time.
That will prevent
Time.
you. That will prevent you from getting eye bags because you can sleep early. Kasi sabi mo, we're getting eye bags fighting for this democracy.
I'm getting eye bags fighting for democracy. I don't sleep.
Well, it's a very good and fitting
Yes, so I think it came at the perfect time.
Oh yes,
Okay.
it's really nice.
Well, I'd like to thank good Representative Chong.
sir, it's
and of
my
course,
pleasure.
none other than Mrs. Margarita Ting Ting Coangco.
Yeah, thanks,
Maraming
Cousin.
salamat and good luck on your journey.
Thank you very much.
Okay? Friends, more to come when you return.
And prayers to yeah.
It's really a fitting
This is like
It's
this.
really a
And that's our show for tonight. I'd like to thank our guests, Ms. Inday Barreto, Arnold Van Opstal, and former Governor Margarita Ting Ting Coangco. And for all of you, food for thought. Ang taong pangit sa Photoshop, kumakapit. Okay, good night, folks, and be kind.